Hey Dr. Sue fam, welcome to my YouTube channel where we decode and simplify everything about skin and hair. Those who don't know me, I am Dr. Sue, your dermat next door, and I've been sharing educational and non-sponsored information to Dr. Sue fam on Instagram. On this channel at Dr. Sue Talks, we will navigate the world of skincare, hair care, break down the fundamentals, bust some myths, product reviews and recommendations, and analyze whether the trends are worth the hype or not. In today's episode, we're talking about something that doesn't get discussed enough: IVF related acne. This is fairly common, typically driven by hormonal changes, especially due to fluctuations of estrogen and progesterone during ovarian stimulation. Let's briefly understand the process and how it can trigger acne. For ovarian stimulation, you will begin daily injections of fertility drugs to stimulate your ovaries to produce multiple eggs. You may need to continue these injections for 8 to 14 days depending upon your body's response to the medication. Now, hormones are given in the form of injections or tablets. Causes of acne during IVF. In standard IVF protocols, 4 types of fertility drugs may be given. Number 1, GnRH analogs. GnRH controls ovulation before an infertility procedure. This is known to exacerbate acne and causes increased sebum production of the skin and also scalp. Number 2, progesterone. Progesterone is used to support the endometrium and maintain early pregnancy in infertility treatment. In acne that breaks out during or prior to menses, a major contributing factor would be a rise in progesterone from your mid-cycle. Progesterone causes increased oil production and inflammation, leading to clogged pores. Hence, patients who have a history of breakouts prior to their menses will be at a higher risk of exacerbation during IVF treatment. Number 3, gonadotropins. Gonadotropins used to develop multiple egg follicles in the ovaries prior to egg extraction. Now, gonadotropins can potentially again cause acne, but it is not such a common side effect with it. Number 4, HCG acts directly on the ovaries to cause the release of eggs from the ovarian follicle in IVF treatment. Now, HCG hormone is produced by the placenta in early pregnancy. The surge of this hormone is the cause for breakouts in the first trimester as well, through a similar mechanism of causing increased oil secretion and inflammation. Now, what are the safe treatment options available for IVF related acne? Usually, you need to know that acne breakouts caused during this period subside once the process of IVF is over. Following a safe, effective and fertility-friendly acne routine can not only help reduce the acne flare-ups but will also help in post-acne issues like scarring and hyperpigmentation. Number 1, use topical azelaic acid. It is considered to be safe in pregnancy and fertility treatments. It is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory and helps fade post-acne pigmentation. It's gentle on sensitive skin, available over the counter as a 10% in 10% concentration form or prescription-based dosages of 15 to 20% for spot gel application. Number 2, sulfur-based products. It absorbs oil, reduces bacteria and calms inflammation, often found in OTC acne masks and spot gels. Note, it is recommended to use it at a lower dosage and for a shorter period of time. Of course, gentle skincare routine, cleanser, a gentle hydrating or foaming cleanser. Look for something which is pH balanced and fragrance free. Use a non-comedogenic hydrating formula for a moisturizer, something with ceramides or niacinamide. Opt for a physical or mineral sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF 30 or more. Most importantly, avoid these ingredients during IVF or fertility treatments: prescription-based retinoids, which are topical, oral, in any form, not safe during pregnancy or fertility treatment. Number 2, oral acne medications like oral isotretinoin, doxycycline, absolutely contraindicated. Some helpful tips: always patch test any new product first. IVF can make your skin more sensitive. Avoid over cleansing or harsh exfoliants which can damage your skin barrier. Always talk to both your dermatologist and your fertility doctor before starting any new treatment, even topicals. That's it for today's video, guys. If you learned something new, please like, share and subscribe. If you have queries, then drop a comment below and I'll try answering each of them. We'll be dropping many such videos on acne. So goodbye and see you next week.